I've read over 100 studies on sleep, on building the perfect bedtime routine. And I've used the science to optimize my own bedtime routine. And I went from a 60% sleep score to now 100% sleep score. Now, if you don't know what that means, it basically means that my sleep is perfect. And in this video, I want to help you achieve that exact same bedtime routine so that way you can fall asleep faster and wake up refreshed. And the first tip that I can give you right now is to journal. Studies show that when you journal, when you open a book and you write down your hardest task or whatever task that you need to do for the next day, you write it down. Let's say I gotta take the kids to school, or I gotta do this work, or I gotta go to the gym at this time, or I gotta do this at X amount of times throughout the day. Whatever you do, make a whole schedule for your day the next day, so that way when you do fall asleep, your mind isn't crowded with irrelevant thoughts. It's not thinking about, oh shit, am I gonna do this tomorrow, or oh shit, I gotta do that tomorrow. Oh, but did I do this? Did I do that? Your mind isn't crowded with shitty thoughts like that. And if you want to get the best sleep of your life, you want to be the first person to wake up in your house. You want to be the first person to wake up and actually get some shit done. You want to wake up feeling energized, refreshed, ready to take on the world. Then go down below, click the top link down below in the description, where I'm taking on 5 people to help improve their own sleep. Now, the next point into optimizing your bedtime routine is to turn on the blue light filter on your phone and all of your devices. Now, the reason why we do this is that blue light or white light is very dangerous to us during after sunset, because if you don't know, there is a hormone in our brain and it gets produced at the start of our bedtime. Think of it this way: when we're let's say 2 to 3 hours right before the bed, this hormone will start being produced so that it's easier, or it's ready for us to fall asleep. And this hormone is called melatonin. The more there is, the more the sleepy we are, the closer we are to sleep. And there's a reason why all the studies say that having the blue light filter on our devices, on our phone, maybe even the fucking glasses, right? We feel more sleepier because white light or sunlight, or not white sunlight, white light or blue light mimics sunlight in the sense that it makes our brain very, I guess, stimulated. It tells our brain that it's not bedtime right now. Bedtime's a bit later. It's still daytime, and that's hijacking our melatonin, in which case that we need to fall asleep. And so studies show that when you turn on the blue light filter, whether you have the glasses or on your devices, you're able to fall asleep much quicker than compared to a person who doesn't have it on, who is just fucking blasting their fucking eyes with blue light, white light, just doom scrolling on TikTok. Now, the scrolling part is its own story, but mainly you want to turn on the blue light filter so that way you can still maybe go on your phone, but just you want to avoid, again, the blue and white light. Now, the next point in optimizing your bedtime routine is you want to do something relaxing. Now, first of all, the first reason why we do something relaxing is because you're better off falling asleep relaxed compared to if you're stressed, right? Because imagine this: if you're stressed, let's say if you didn't do the journaling thing, right? Your mind would be all over the place. You would just be constantly hyperactive, just thinking about, if am I gonna do this? Did I do that? I have to send that email. I have to send that text. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Your mind's just gonna be a mess. Compared to if you did something relaxing, maybe you took a hot bath, maybe you read a book, maybe you did something relaxing. Anything. It could be up to you. As long as it's just relaxing, it lowers your heart rate so that way you could fall asleep. Because again, falling asleep relaxed is easier than falling asleep stressed out of your goddamn mind. And there's studies to back this up, but mainly there's one study done in 2007 where they took 2,300 adults and they compared their stress levels to how to see how differently they sleep. And what they found is that the adults that had way more stress levels, or just way more stress in general, had poor sleep quality. Now, the adults that felt more relaxed, felt way more easy when it came to their bedtime, they had better sleep quality and they slept for longer and better. Now, this final tip on optimizing your bedtime routine is that majority of adults don't do this or just don't want to, and that is because of social jet lag. And the tip that I'm going to give you on like to optimize your bedtime routine is to be consistent. You want to go to bed at the exact same time every single day, and you want to wake up at the exact same time every single day. There's no such thing as like, oh, I'm going to go to bed at 9 p.m. during the weekdays, but on the weekends, I'm gonna go to bed at like 1 a.m. No, that is completely fucking up your sleep routine because it messes with your circadian rhythm. You want to go you want to go to bed at the exact same time every single day and wake up at the exact same time every single day because it puts our circadian rhythm at ease. We're not like fucking it up with like fucking social jet lag. Maybe like one day I'm gonna go to the pub or the fucking club with my friends. No, don't do that. Don't do that shit. Stop staying up late doing like random ass bullshit for no fucking reason. There was a study done in 2006 by Whitman, and where they found that people who had social jet lag, so like people who would like go to bed at like 9 p.m. on Mondays, or but like they would go to bed at like 1 a.m. on the weekends, like they would have poor sleep quality, they would have more like less deep sleep and REM sleep, and they would just wake up feeling way more tired and felt like trash. But the other participants in that study, the people who went to bed at the exact same time every single day, even if they missed one day or two, they would go back to their schedule and try to be consistent as much as possible because they knew that as long as I'm consistent, my sleep would be perfect, my sleep would be fine. And this study shows that people who go to bed at the exact same time every single day fall asleep faster, have better sleep quality, and wake up feeling refreshed and energized. Now, that is the end of this video. If you found this video very helpful, go down below, like, comment, subscribe so the engagement can go up so that way other people who are like struggling with their sleep can see this video. But again, remember, I am taking on 5 people to help improve their sleep so that they can wake up feeling energized and refreshed. But anyways, that's it from me. Peace.